Hello everyone, my name is Jason Goldtrap. Today I'd like to talk to you about something that's very near and dear to my heart. Imagine, if you will, I had a cake mix, and I got that cake mix and I put it into a bowl, and then I added water, butter, 3 eggs, and I put that into the bowl, and then I put it into the pan and I heated the oven to 350. And I put it in there, and then I take it out 30 minutes later. What do I have? If you answered you have a cake, you're incorrect, because I left out one very important step. I did not stir the material. I'd like to talk to you today about it's concerning modesty, but really beyond modesty. It has to do with several different avenues of concern. Um, but if the women of any congregation got together and employed their creativity with their sewing machines, they could make their own modest clothes. They could set a better example of being productive. Bellyaching that the world is bad nowadays makes you feel better, but ultimately it's ineffective. It was bad when I was a teen in the 1980s. There is nothing new underneath the sun. We need to follow Christ's path and take action. In Matthew 14:16, when Jesus was faced with a large crowd who needed something to eat, and one of the disciples said, well, we should let them go away and buy some food. Jesus replied, they do not need to go away. This is really important right here. He says, you give them something to eat. That's one of these passages we don't really consider, but you give them something to eat. Jesus didn't just wave his hands and make fish appear and make bread appear. No, he had to get the resources that people brought to him to make it happen. We, the parents, the friends, we need to use our collective creativity and our skills to make things better. Your church, no matter how big or small it might be, has people who can use their creativity and skills to improve the lot of their own members and demonstrate a better way of living for the fallen world. Hebrews 10:24 says, and let us consider one another in order to stir up love and good works. I mean, I'm sorry to sound harsh, but sometimes Christians stand around the rain and complain about how they're cold and wet while all the time they're holding unopened umbrellas. Folks, I would encourage you to open your umbrella, to cling to that resource that God provides. God's given you so much, and you can use it for his glory. What I'm using today, this is a little web camera I got for like $10 at Office Depot. I didn't make any kind of big investment of time or money. I just used what I had, and now I'm using my own creative skills, and a lot of this is just saying what's on my heart, and hopefully spurring you on to take some positive action for God's kingdom. And that's all I got to say. Thank you very much for your time.